This is the part 2 of the simple beading patterns I've been creating. Part 1 and 3 is linked in the description. Let's jump in. This is another type of running stitch, but just a little tweak. So let's jump in. The lines as usual. We've drawn the line, but this time we're going to be measuring 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch across. You can make it more or you can make it less. Now, this is going to guide us on the pattern we're going to create. I'm going to bring out my needle through the line as usual, one of the 1 inch lines. I put some beads and I put another color of bead inside, this green color, and I just put it right there. At the point of doing the tutorial, I discovered I wasn't clear, but let's just manage it. I'll bring out the bead at the point where I marked. Always make sure that you start at the point where we marked the 1 inch. So I picked a green right there and I put it in, as you can see. Whatever quantity at this point is okay as long as you don't get to the 1 inch mark. So I'm going to be bringing it out at the point where we marked. So I'll do that a second time. This is how we're going to be doing it till we get to the end of this project. Let me show you a picture of what it can look like where someone else created this pattern. I put a pair right there, by the way, just to create it. To be honest, I don't know why I put that pair, but if you look very closely at the patterns on this outfit and look very closely at the patterns we're creating right here, especially the ones that have the green on it, you discover that it's the same pattern. So as usual, draw a line, outline the areas you want to put it, and just create these designs with those spaces in between, and you have the design of your choice. Let's jump into the next. This next one is what I would like to call the slanted pattern. As usual, we're going to maintain our straight line. Make sure whatever you do, start on the line. And then you just slant the bead to the side like this and do that from the beginning to the end. Just make sure that you start on the line that you drew, slant it to the side, and just put it in right there. You have to be careful with the way you slant it, because if you slant it too much, it will now become sideways. Or if you make it too straight, it will just alter the arrangement. I made a mistake myself while I was going. By the time I'm done, I'll show you exactly what it looked like. Usually, whenever the mistake starts, I'll just take it out, correct it, and move on. But I needed to leave it so that you see what it looks like. So while I'm doing it, let me show you an outfit where this pattern was created on, so you see what it looks like or what it can look like. So if you look at the shoulder pattern of this dress right here, you see that this right here is exactly the design that we have. But in this case, you see that they lapped it on top of each other, did it sideways, so you can do as many as possible. But at the end of the day, this is how it was created. Just make sure you follow the lines. On this other dress, however, you see that the line, that line I showed you, is in middle. So they did one to the left and did one to the right. So that's a method you can adopt. And then you have a very beautiful design. As you can see, it came out really pretty, and you can use it to create magnificent designs that will just make your outfits stand out. I said I was going to show you the portion that I made a mistake, but I didn't correct it because I wanted you to see that if you make a mistake, it always reflects. So as you can see, you see that this portion right here, I did it too straight at some point. So correcting was a little difficult, but you can see the remaining parts aligned properly. Let's jump to the next. This is also a running stitch pattern, but we'll just introduce sequence at this point. Remember the 1 inch mark that we always create? Do the same thing. So I put 1 sequence and 3 sand beads right there. Put it right there and just stick it in like this. Bring out the needle at the next point where we marked 1 inch. We're going to do this to the end of the fabric. This one is very, very easy. In fact, if you use this method on an outfit, they're not going to catch you say you know sabi bead. Just make sure you draw the lines and arrange it however and wherever you want it to be, and to look mature, minimalistic, luxurious, and all. Let me show you a dress that it was used for. Take a look. On this dress right here, we can see the sequence and the sand bead combination, but this time around it's longer. So here I used 3 beads, but you're at liberty to use as many beads as you want, maybe 10, and then you put a sequence in between and just keep going. Something similar is what happened in this dress. So part 1 and part 3 are linked in the description. Kindly check it out. Thanks for watching my video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.